Hello, this is What If here, and today I'm going to be talking about NASCAR Game 2011. Now, why is this game an abomination of ass, and why I hate this game more than I do with the fucking company, or vice versa, or any of the order above it? Well, one thing, online is basically unplayable. It was about close to being playable online. If you had friends to race with, it was pretty fun. The wrecks were outrageously unrealistic, but they were pretty funny before the patch. Now after the patch, the wrecks aren't even... It's basically like Matchbox cars on crack. I mean, if you get too close to the wall with another car, you start randomly flipping. There's one at Pocono with Ravens, what the fuck's the week or something. Or a blowover or something, where I do a blowover and then I start flipping, and then one car rams into me, and then he gets collected, and then he starts flipping. It's just a complete embarrassment. And online lags up, freezes up, cars are randomly stopping, you get stuck underneath the track. I mean, there is so many more problems with this game that made it more buggy than it was before. And now, when that day happened, basically on Eutechnyx forums and stuff, and Twitter, Dave's nice Twitter, definitely, had a shit ton of hate. I mean, they were getting bashed and ridiculed and everything when the patch came out. I mean, it was just a flood of hate. And I can't blame them. You can't tell me that online is good in this game. If you watch my videos, watch mine and Raven's. Because they're fucked up. I would say watch Ravens because 99% of them are pre-patch. But you can watch mine right off the bat because I have about 105 retarded shit that happens in this game. I mean, there was times when I'm leading, going into turn 4, 200 feet before the line, and all of a sudden I'm in second, just out of nowhere. And I'm a good like 3 seconds ahead of everybody, and all of a sudden, second place. I was at Kentucky. I was leading on the last lap going into turn 1. I'm first. All of a sudden, 3 cars go sailing by me at rocket lightning speed. I mean, there are so many problems with this game, it's unreal. And this pisses me off. I'm gonna take a drink right now before I get fucking hoarse. I'm tired of bitching about this game. You know what pisses me off more? Is Eutechnyx, Dave and Ice, constantly deny the fact the game has issues. Eutechnyx is always saying, oh, it's your internet, oh, it's your connection, your NAT ports aren't open. Bullshit, Eutechnyx. Bull fucking shit. I mean, it's not my NAT ports, it's not my internet servers, my NAT ports are open, and it's still fucked up. So what do you gotta say for yourself, Eutechnyx? Get your own goddamn server. If I heard that they're using UK servers, well, they should use one for the United States servers. If that's the case, I don't know. There's so much stuff going around with defending the online for this game. I don't know, it gets so old. And you know what I like to quickly address? F1 2010. That was made by Codemasters. That was their first ever F1 game. And you know what? That's a hell of a lot better than NASCAR Game 2011. You wanna know why? Because Codemasters is a company that actually take time in their games. Sometimes they make updates for the game that actually make the game better. Or help the game. They do things right. Online works. Look at my F1 videos. I only have 2 in 2 days. If I was playing NASCAR the game right now, if I did that for 2 days, I'll have probably over 25, 30 videos. Or 30 clips of weird funny wrecks and like 9 douches. Right now, that's pretty goddamn substantial. And you know what? And that excuse of, oh, Eutechnyx, it's their first racing game, give them some slack. Well, you know what? I'm not giving them slack anymore. I'm not. I'm tired of defending these company. I was patient for the longest time about this game and everything. I waited very patiently for the patch. I bought the damn DLC. You know what? This game has got to be one of the biggest rips and one of the biggest insults to a game I've ever seen in a long fucking time. I mean, when it comes to online, this game is glitchy and buggy. It's right in the top 5 next to the top 5 glitchiest games / online of all time. It's pretty damn close right next to Cheetah Men 2. Now, if you don't know what Cheetah Men 2 is, it was made by Action 52, debunked as one of the worst games of all time, right behind E.T. and Superman 64. Or probably ranked in one of the top 3 worst games of all time. But NASCAR 2011, when it comes to online, it's ranked definitely in like the top 5. Right the fuck behind those two. Because you can't play. You just can't. Eutechnyx is just denying every fucking broken thing with this game. Everything. God, and they even go online and race. They like act. God, it just pisses me off. You know, it really fucking does. You know, what pisses me off more, and it's probably more of a jealousy thing, but Dave always goes to. Dave's so goddamn lucky. Dave goes to all these fucking NASCAR tracks, sees a ton of NASCAR drivers that I would have killed to see in my lifetime, that probably I'll never get to see. And he's getting paid he's not getting paid to tell his lies and getting paid to release games like this. You can't release games like this. And the fact that Microsoft and Activision passed the test proves my theory that they don't know how NASCAR is. They don't know how it fucking works. And that's a big goddamn insult to NASCAR fans that have been waiting on the game for 3 years. And it's a shame too. Because now, NASCAR Online servers shut down. For real this time. And now we gotta put up with this fucking game. So, what the fuck? I'm glad that EA kept the online servers as long as they did. All the way up until up to August 8th of 2011. Or 11 of 11. But now what kind of racing game do we play? Online. NASCAR game. Well, you know what? Fuck that shit. I'm gonna go play Dirt 3. I'm gonna go play F1 2010. Those games are a lot more funner and entertaining. And you know what pisses me off even more beyond that? If you watch Totally Gaming HD, there's a part in the video where he says something where Ice is talking about no game can act realistic. And then the guy's like, oh, you know, I understand. But then he puts not any game. And then I'm like, oh, really, Ice? Really? What about Papyrus? What about any game they've made? What about NASCAR Racing 2003? What about fucking iRacing? How about Dirt 3, Forza 4, F1 2010 that are console simulators? I think. Eutechnyx, you don't know how to make a fucking NASCAR game. Your physics, when it comes to online, are off the fucking wall. Literally. And that's a reference to something if you can figure that out. But still, it is one of the most bullshit, stupid, broken online games I've ever played. And this game shouldn't exist. Ice, you can go fuck yourself. Dave, you can go fuck yourself. All these people from Eutechnyx, all the 200 motherfuckers that should goddamn fired for making this game. You can't release something like this with a fan base like it. Eutechnyx, this was your chance to make a name of yourselves and be in the public's eye. You made games, but they weren't like NASCAR, the game, where it has a fan base, a very patient fan base. You've made so many goddamn lies to you people and the fans and Eutechnyx and the dev forums. You know, I watched one of the dev videos and they're like, you can share online setups. I'm like, really? Are you fucking kidding me? Really? You can share online setups. And then they say then Ice says something like, this is a game, not real life, and it can't be realistic and stuff. But then one person tells Ice that, well, you said this was the most authentic NASCAR experience and stuff, and all that's bullshit. You know, I have the nerve to go on the edge just to bitch and complain and nitpick to the every nth degree of the dev diaries and go into the best detail and prove every single thing. 90% of the things they say are fucking wrong. And it pisses me off that they're back behind so many goddamn fans that waited for this game, and all it is in the end is just a big bunch of fucking lies. Eutechnyx, you are in fact the worst gaming company, most unprofessional gaming company I've ever seen. Dave, Ice, everybody, they can go fuck themselves. And yes, I said it twice because I can't remember my goddamn lines because I just woke up. And everything. I can be doing so much better with my time. I've never gotten pissed at a game so many times that my voice actually gotten sore. That takes a damn lot. No game has done that. Even Call of Duty and stuff, the time when I used to play those back in the heyday. What I mean by like that, I mean like a year or two ago. My voice didn't get like that. Here, it's like this. Because it's unreal that you can release a game like this. You can't release a game like this. I'm sorry. This game shouldn't be out. You know what's sad? Online, there's still no kick feature. Yes, no goddamn kick feature. Are you fucking kidding me? No kick feature. We're in year 2011. And the Eutechnyx does not have a kick feature. The game does it itself, which is very goddamn stupid and never fucking works. Or when it does work, it kicks the wrong goddamn people. You can be winning a race, somebody goes backwards, takes you out, and you get kicked for being reckless driving, but not the guy going backwards. Like, what the fuck, Eutechnyx? That's fucking stupid. I've heard people getting random pit road entries when they're in the middle of a race. When you run out of fuel and you're coasting, the race automatically ends. You know, I gave EA a lot of shit back in the day, but you know what? I would take a shit ton of that back, because when it comes to EA in the online, it worked. It actually worked. But here's one thing, a few things that are good about Eutechnyx. I would say offline is decent. I would say they did get the pack racing down when it comes to offline pretty good. When you race it like Auto Club, Talladega, they did improve it a little. They got it a bit better when it comes to offline when the patch came out. That's basically the only thing the patch did was offline. But that's it. And the graphics do look nice. The driving model is very smooth. Best driving model I've seen in a NASCAR game in a long time. But that doesn't save a game, because online keeps a game going. And you wonder why like Modern Warfare 2 people still play it, and fucking Call of Duty Modern Warfare people still play it. I'm pretty sure they play for the online. And that game is 4 to 5 years old, and it's still being played online. It says a lot. And that's what keeps a game going these days, is online. You can't make... This game will not live on. This game will not continue. In fact, people are constantly quitting the game. Raven's not playing it. He sold it. NASCAR's not playing it. From Cake and Alex, they have not played as much as they used to, and Jaren as well. They have not played it as much as they used to. But I did for the longest time, because I was trying to I'm entertaining you guys. But you know what? It comes to a conclusion where I just can't do this anymore. I'm sorry, but I can't do this. It's unplayable. I have so much more fun just taking a big diarrhea dump on my toilet than think about playing this game. Like, what is there to be having fun about? God, I'm tired of the fans defending this game, because, you know, like, you can't do this. The way it's released, you can't. It should be, Eutechnyx should be bankrupt. And Codemasters, yes, again, Codemasters, you need to listen. Well, I mean, I shouldn't say that, but Codemasters, please make the next NASCAR game. Please. I know Eutechnyx has up until 2015, but if you fork in enough money, which I know Codemasters does, they can do it. They did F1, and it's a lot better than this NASCAR game. Career mode. I didn't even get into the gameplay. Just the beginning of the game and little interviews the game does you and stuff. That's a lot more better than the NASCAR game. But that's it. That's like. Now there was a rumor going around. Raven was telling me this, that Codemasters was thinking about making a NASCAR game, or a rumor saying that Codemasters might be making a NASCAR game. But that was basically it. There's no more detail to that or anything. But that's just a rumor. And also I've been hearing that there's going to be a game, NASCAR Unleashed, released November 1st. Now I have no idea about it. There's really nothing about it, but from what I've heard, it seems to be like a NASCAR Rumble new gen edition or whatever. What I'm trying to say is it sounds like it could be like another NASCAR Rumble with updated graphics, and if that's the case, then holy shit is that game going to be better. As long as Eutechnyx does not pick up the fucking license so the game has a chance. I will go on to say that NASCAR kart racing is a lot more fun than this. I would go on to say that NASCAR 09, no, I can't say NASCAR 09. I would say NASCAR game 2011 when it comes to offline is better than NASCAR 09 and 08, and that's it. NASCAR 09, 08, that's basically it. Because it just pisses me off. It looks like it could have potential, and it went out the fucking window. And that's it. I have nothing else really to say. So, in general, to end the story off, Eutechnyx, you can go fuck yourselves. The worst goddamn gaming company ever. Codemasters, I know I'm gushing about them, but you wouldn't blame me. I mean, they've made 5 great racing games. I've rented Dirt 1 and I played a little bit. I loved it. I bought Dirt 2. I love it. I have Dirt 3 and I love it. I haven't played Grid, but I heard a lot of good things about it. I have F1 2010. That's an amazing game, even though I completely suck ass on it. It's a lot more funner. And I suck ass at it. That's saying a lot too. But, yeah. So, fuck Eutechnyx, the biggest fucking stuck-up gaming company I've ever seen that denies the game has problems. They just should go and admit the game has problems, but no, they just fucking hide behind the lies and just bullshit. So, you know, whatever. I got games to play, games to get better at, and games that I suck ass at that I can play more than this fucking game. So, and also, I'm just letting you know that I'm just putting this out there. I might be putting this in the description, but I'm gonna play NASCAR game 2011. I'm just not playing online. I'm just gonna play this game up until November for my what ifs that I do. That's basically it. So once November comes around, I will not be playing this fucking game anymore, or see any videos of it whatsoever. Just letting you guys know, it's gonna be in the description. So thank you for watching, and see you later. And fuck Eutechnyx. That's all I have to say. Fuck it. Have a nice day, everybody, and remember, don't play NASCAR in 2011, or you will probably break something. So either get F1, or get Forza, get Dirt, anything that's not made by fucking Eutechnyx. Because if there's names on it, then it's gonna suck.